Welcome back to the next in the series where we're going to start duplicating these courses up. Now, from the previous video, it's clear that we can't just keep adding these one after the other. That's not very parametric, and it's a very cumbersome way of doing it. So what we're going to do is that instead of duplicating it once, we're going to do a series or a number of duplications. So I'm going to just give myself a little bit of space here. Now, one of the, I guess another parametric input is like how many courses we want. So I'm going to introduce another number slider here. I'm going to call this number of courses, and we'll do the range 1 to 20. Okay, and we'll pop that in there. So now, in order to make a series, that's in this Sets tab. Now, I think it's underneath Sequence, and you can see here, create a series of numbers. Now, when we look at the descriptors of these various subroutines in here, you can see here it's described in a very mathematical way. It sort of creates a series of numbers, and it's something that when you're working in Grasshopper, because it's always describing about the relationship patterns and moving things in space, it doesn't describe things in the same way as in when you're modeling in Rhino or Revit or something where it's about things and forms. So it just comes with the territory. It's something that you have to get used to, and when I started using Grasshopper, I found the nomenclature of these things a little bit perplexing. Anyway, so let's have a look at this, what it says in this series. So first number in the series, the step size for each, and the count. Now, the step size will be the distance between the courses. So we've already got that established here. So we're going to disconnect ourselves here. Okay, and we'll pop this over there. Oops, let go. So we're going to, so that's the step size, which is the horizontal mortar plus the brick height. We'll dial in, say, 10 courses, 11 courses, and we're going to do that as the count. So we can then adjust the numbers through there. So that's going to give us a series of numbers, and what you can see here, that's given us 10 values of each of them adding 86. So the first 0, 86, 172, blah blah blah, keeping on adding it up. Now what that means is that instead of just duplicating things once, it's going to duplicate it once every time in that series. So if we then add those numbers in to here, so again, don't forget that we need to put in the directional vector through there. So we've got the count, or the number of each of the subsequent steps, the direction, we put that in the translation vector, and out pops this here. So we're going to actually get rid of that first curve rail because that's not necessary anymore. So now you can see that we've got a whole series of points and a number of courses through there. So now it's fully parametricized. We can add, take away the number of courses. We can adjust, I guess, the height of that through a consequence of the brick height. I'll just fix that up. Or the perp end width, or the horizontal mortar. So it's all fully parametricized. And if we turn on the box, what you can see is we've got a brick wall. Now at this stage, that's all well and good. However, we still have a problem in that we've got a stack bond. And if we want a stack bond, that's great. If we want a proper bond, which is a stretcher bond or even a Flemish bond, then we need to do something more with the parametric inputs that will involve us sorting the data in a different way, and that will be the subject of the next videos.